So, I'm Rick from WrestleVision here on YouTube, and today is going to be the launch of my new series called See the Potential, where we are going to look at some people on any card, whether it be on WWE, NXT, Ring of Honor, TNA, or Impact Global Force, whatever. And we're going to have a look at some people that may have the potential to be awesome. They just might need the odd tweak or two here or there. And as you can tell from the old thumbnail, that's first on my list is Mojo Rawley. I'm going to start with the good. I like Mojo on the mic. I think he's got it. I think he's got a lot of charisma. Every promo that he does backstage, it's pretty good. And going alongside that is his overall presence on camera. He just comes across pretty well. I just wish he would tone it down a little bit, but that's going on to the bad stuff. But yeah, Mojo can easily handle his own in a promo. If he was to have the opening segment of Raw or SmackDown, he could quite easily do a 10 to 12 minute style promo quite easily. He's very quick-witted, he's quite good at the put-downs, he's quite good at the comebacks. I think Mojo overall on the mic is very good. Another thing that Mojo has going for him is his size, man. The guy is built. He may not be the most chiseled in terms of tone, but just the overall size of the guy. Being a former American footballer, he's got the size for it. You know, when Vince looks at people to push, he goes for the big dudes, obviously, mainly, unless it's cruiserweight or whatever. But Mojo just has that size, and that is why he's in. That's why he's on Raw. That's why he's in the position that he is in. Also, I think he's got a pretty decent moveset for a guy of his size. He's a bit of a powerhouse, so I think the shoulder tackles that he throws in there, his clubs, he's just got an all-round really good heel moveset. He's a very believable heel in the ring. He wrestles a really good heel style with the stomps, like I say, with the takedowns and the shoulder tackles. Incorporating some of that American football style into his wrestling moveset, I think serves him really well. He just pulls it off pretty damn good. And lastly is the overall look, the way he just carries himself like a star, in my opinion. Obviously everybody's opinions will be different. Some people watching this video would agree, some will not, but I think the way that the guy presents himself is very good. Even when he was babyface and he won that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, he just looked good in his suit when he was cutting his promo. Even the way he kind of smiled and spoke during the promos, and it just goes well. Really, I think he should be pushed up the card a lot higher than he is. But going on to the bad things, the reason why I don't think he is higher up the card is that god-awful theme music. I know they've changed it relatively recently, and to be honest, I've not heard his current theme all the way through, but I think it's too hype. You know what I mean? I think a guy of his demeanour, the way he sort of rolls around, the way he wrestles, the way he's carrying himself nowadays, I think he has a really babyface theme. It's just the pitch and the tone of the theme. On Discord I was chatting to everybody about my passion for good theme music, and I think the guys who do the wrestle themes at the minute, they need to really think about really customising these themes for each dude. Jim Johnston back in the day, he done a little bit of a documentary where he described the way he wrote the Big Show's theme. It's slow, it's dun 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 dun, because it went along with the pace that he sort of strolls around. I think if you was to take Mojo's theme and put it on any other dude, it wouldn't make a difference. And I think that is the main key. I think Mojo needs a theme that just screams arrogant, and it screams heel first off, but also just matches his style. I know the theme is quite hyper, but I think he could probably come away with moving away from the stay hype kind of stuff a little bit more, because even when it comes to his entrance with the music, the lighting, the Tron itself is generic. Like I said earlier on, you can take away his theme, his Tron, the font of the name on the Tron, and just slap it on anyone else, and it just wouldn't make a difference. He needs to stand out a lot more, and these are the kind of things that he can't massively influence. I get that, but give this guy a really good kick-ass heel song that just screams arrogant badass. I think this man can really go places. But the biggie for me, the huge thing, is his name. Next to Eli Cottonwood, I think it is the worst name or maybe even Dolph Ziggler, to be honest. It's up there with the worst wrestler names that I've ever sort of heard. I don't know what I would change it to. I like the Rawley, but I don't like the Mojo, because the Mojo just sounds like a cartoon character, and I think Mojo could potentially be a huge heel on Raw. Really could. I think his for all the reasons I spoke about, man. He could be a really, really good heel, but he needs a name to go alongside that. If you come out full of piss and vinegar, the way Mojo does, and you go, "Hi, my name's Mojo," it just falls flat straight away. I don't know what I would call Mojo, but that is the question for you guys, because I'm more or less done. These videos will be short and punchy and full of opinions that you could all argue against or argue for, or even throw in your own opinions, throw in your own ideas. But the question of the day for this See the Potential debut is what should Mojo Rawley's name be, if you feel it should change. I mean, if you like the name Mojo Rawley, tell me about it. If you don't, and you think, with all the things we've discussed about today, if you think we should change Mojo's name, what should it be? I floated the idea of Jack because it sounds like a cocky jock. I think Jack Rawley sounds like a cocky jock. But if anyone has any really good ideas, crack in the comment section down below. Let's get some discussions going. You can also join the discussion over on Twitter. And this was Mojo Rawley's Potential from the eyes of the fans. That is the goal of WrestleVision, to look at wrestling from the eyes of the fans and get some real discussions going. So, can you see the vision? Can you see what we're trying to do? The best way to support this new channel, this new project that myself and the rest of the lads are getting stuck into, we really do need your support, obviously, from the beginning. You can join the Discord group. It's the same as like the Reawakened Discord group, but we might well eventually make a fan WrestleVision Discord group where we can all join in on the discussion. But follow us on Twitter at WrestleVisionYT. But also, please hit the old thumbs up button for us. Let's try and get cracking pretty early with this. I'm really excited about this. For people that might have followed me on my channel, Total Team Talk V2 TEW, which is a mouthful, I've kind of teased doing this kind of content for quite some time. But in Discord, we've got chatting away, and we've decided to launch WrestleVision. So yeah, see the vision.